Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to be unboxing the Boxycharm. What is this one? Premium? Premium. Luxe has not arrived yet. This is the premium one, so this is the Fenty exclusive, Fenty only box for Boxycharm this month, and I am so excited. It is also time change Sunday, so I'm dying. I could pass out right now. The migraine is coming on, but I want to get this up on Monday. So hopefully you're seeing this Monday. So I did want to film it on Sunday. So for this unboxing, it's going to be a little different because I have tried everything on. So we had church this morning. I put everything on from the box. So I'm going to go over how it applied, how it wore, but then I'm also going to do a different eye look. So this eye look is with it. I'll tell you guys what I used for it. And then I'm going to do a different eye look with it at the end. So a little tutorial with the eyeshadow palette that we got here. If you are new to Boxycharm, it is a monthly subscription box and they have two different kinds of boxes. So the premium one, which is this one, is I believe valued at least 150, maybe 175, and it is, we'll have to see what this one's value is, but it is a standalone subscription box. So if you get Boxycharm base box, then you would also need to sign up for Boxycharm premium box. It is $35 a month. They've been having like some more high-end kind of products in it than the base box had, but now I think the base box is starting to get more high-end products in it. So we'll just have to see. I am thinking this is probably my last Boxycharm premium box. I think I need to cancel it. It's just getting to be a lot of money and a lot of product. So we'll see next month if I cancel it, but I'm not really even excited about the choices for April. So I figure maybe this is the month that I won't have as much FOMO. That's why I'm not canceling it totally. Is I'm going to see everyone getting their Boxycharm premium boxes and think, oh man, I could have had those products. All right, let's get into it. The first thing I want to start with is the lipsticks. I'm going to reapply it. So this morning, I want to say, so I'm filming this at 11:30. I put it on around 7:30. So I've had this on for about 4 hours and I got it in, it is such a cute little lipstick. Let me show you it compared to, this is a ColourPop one. So you can see that, no, this is a Becca one. So you can see the difference in how thin it is compared to that. Although I do think the Becca one is a little thicker than a regular one. So I got it in the shade. I think there were 5 or 6 different shades we could get it in. Single? Is that right? Single is the shade I got it in. This is the box it came in. It's a really pretty nude shade. And I am so glad I got this shade. This is the shade that I wanted to get because it's just a shade that I know I would use and love. So this is what it looks like after 4 hours. So there's still a little color, but I would say it's pretty much worn away. So I'm going to reapply it so you guys can see how it looks. So there it is. I would say that it's a cream lipstick with a bit of a matte finish. I don't know how that's described, if that's how they describe it, but that's how I would describe it. It says, oh, plush matte lipstick. It's exactly how they describe it. So this is what it looks like. It has a little bit of a warm undertone to it, and I think it's a really beautiful nude lipstick. And I would say it was completely comfortable while I wore it this morning. On my cheeks, I am really glad I put this on this morning so I could show you guys how it wears. This is the one product I really wanted to get in this box, and it is the, I don't even know what this is called. This is the Matchstick, and I got it in the Chili Mango, and I was so excited when I opened it and saw it. And it's what I put on my cheeks today. So I'm going to show you guys how I applied it, but let me show you the color. So it's the orange one, and the other ones were all kind of like colorful highlighter shades, and it wasn't really what I wanted in there. So I don't know. I didn't look up like the real way to use this. Let's see if it has anything. It's supposed to be a highlight, blush, and enhance long wear, light as air layering. The lipstick was an $18 value. The matchstick is a $25 value. This is the only thing I have on my cheeks today, and I think it looks so good. I think the pigment stayed. It is completely dry. There's no kind of tackiness that was on it or anything. So what I did was I used a brush, and I pulled out this Alamar bronzer brush that we got last month in the Boxycharm something box. I don't remember if this was premium or... this might have been the base box. I don't really know. And I I do not use stick blushes by applying them here and blending them out because I feel like more times than not, you end up with a darker strip in there from where you first applied it. So I always take a brush and I brush it onto here. I was looking for my stippling brush because that's usually what I would use for a cream blush, but I'm glad I used this because I feel like you can get more product on. So I think any kind of like blush size kabuki brush would work well with this. And then I just dabbed it onto my cheeks where I wanted it. I built it up 3 times. So you could definitely get a sheer or wash somewhere if you wanted to. But the 3 times is where I wanted the pigment. I just applied it like that and I think it looks, I love it. I love orange and coral blushes. They are my favorite color of blushes to have. I think the description, the light as air layering was absolutely correct. I would not wear this as a highlighter, obviously. I don't know what else I would use it for. Maybe I would use it as a blush topper or even a blush base. And you could layer another powder blush on there, but I don't think you need to at all. So that is the matchstick. Then we got the Gloss Bomb in Diamond Milk. This one is, how much are these? 19. It says it's an ultimate gotta have lip gloss with explosive shine that feels as it looks. In the shade Diamond Milk, a dewy highlight for your lips. Essential finishing touch to your Fenty face. You guys, oh my gosh. Everything about this, I'm obsessed with. Whenever people talk about these Fenty gloss bombs, I'm like, seriously, your gloss could not be that amazing. Like, you're spending $19 on a gloss. What's wrong with you? I've already added one to my cart on the Sephora website for when the Sephora sale happens in April, which it is. There is one coming up in April, in case you're wondering. So I am going to just put some on top of here so you guys can see. And I'm just like, I don't want it to totally dye my doe foot, or I don't want to end up putting color back into my gloss. If first of all, it smells amazing, it feels amazing, it looks amazing. I want them. I want them all. They are. It's like the perfect one. And this one has just the perfect amount of shimmer. So it gives some plumpness, but it doesn't look shimmery. If you don't want any shimmer, they have a clear one. It's probably my favorite gloss I've ever used. Thanks, Boxycharm, for getting me addicted to Fenty Gloss Bombs. This $35 box is now going to cost me $135 because I'm going to end up purchasing all of the gloss bombs. Ooh, I should see if they have any kind of like gloss bomb set. They did at Christmas time and I didn't get it because I'm like, please. Now I wish I had. Okay, so the next thing we got, which some people were like, why is this in here? I'm kind of excited to try this. This is the Fenty Invisimatte. So I haven't taken this out yet, but I did look it up. So ultra portable blotting paper that lets you touch up in a stealth mode with a super chic refillable mirror compact that looks like a lipstick case. This is exciting. This is a $16 value. So I was looking on Sephora and you can buy the set for $16 and then they actually have the refillable papers for $10, which I think is kind of expensive for blotting papers. So it comes in like a little roll of tissue paper and then I'm trying to figure out how. Okay, I've got to show you guys this because it's so cute. So we're going to put the roll in here, close that, and then close that. And then it seriously is like, well, that didn't rip away very quick, but it's like a little saran wrap package. And then you've got a mirror there so you can, this is so cute. All right, so let's just, oh my gosh, I am way more oily than I thought. Okay. Oh, I see. So then when you need more, you open it up, pull what you need. Well, so it's not quite as easy to use. Maybe when the roll's not so full, it'll be easier. And then close it, tear it off. So it definitely is picking up oil. It's also picking up a lot of makeup though, which I don't feel like blotting paper is supposed to do that. I'll for sure be keeping that in my purse to use, especially with the summertime coming. That will be perfect for that. So the next product is one that I'm actually not excited about. I know a lot of people were really excited to get this and try it. It is the Fenty highlighter in Trophy Wife. So it did come in box. Here's what it looked like. And I swatched this last night and I feel like it's like just glitter. So here is what it looks like. It's a very, very gold color. I'm going to swatch it on my hand for you, but then I am going to put it on my face. I didn't wear it today because I thought that's going to be kind of crazy. Let's see. Make sure. Okay, so when you first put it on, it looks like this. Well, there's no way I'm going to wear a highlighter that's that gold on my skin. My skin is way too pale for that. It would look ridiculous. But then when you blend it out, it's like the glitter is left. So then I just feel like you're left with gold glitter. So I'm going to apply it now to see how it applies with the brush. I mean, that's beautiful to look at, but these are expensive too, $36. All right, I'm going to use this. This is a Morphe 441 brush. So this is an eyeshadow blending brush, but I'm going to use it for my highlighter today. Oh dear, like that's not, no. I don't even feel like that looks good. Like I love a really glowy, shining bright highlighter, but that just looks like I have a gold streak on my face. So tell me, I've dipped a brush into it and used it. Would you want this in a giveaway? Because I am not going to be using it and I would totally give that away to you guys. So let me know what your thoughts are on that. I don't know. I would gladly accept a one swatched product, but some people are funny about that. You may want that. I'm just going to tone it down a little bit with a lighter highlighter. Okay, so that definitely is not my cup of tea. That is probably not the product that most people don't like getting in this box, but that's probably my only fail for this box. So the last item, I feel all over the place doing it this way where I already had products on my face, but that's all right. The last product in here is the Moroccan Spice palette. And here is what it looks like. It's a really pretty palette. I'm just going to swatch a few of the shades and I'll show you what I have on my lid. So this is you know what is so interesting is this month Boxycharm put what it's actually selling for, because this is now, and look how pretty the outside of that is. Oh my goodness. This is now half price on the Sephora website and maybe the Fenty website as well. So instead of putting the $59 that it retailed at, they did put that it's valued at $29, and sometimes they don't do that. This is only $145 value, which I do not believe is what they guarantee this box to be. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be guaranteed to be more than $150. So that's interesting. All right, so let me tell you what I have on the lid. So this is the shade that is all over the lid, and this is Mirage. So I would say that that is a more toned down shimmer. Then you've also got a shimmer shade in here. This one here, Maracouche, I think is what it's called. This one is like that bright, really pigmented gold shade. And I thought it was really interesting when I was using this morning and trying to figure out how I wanted to split the looks. I was noticing that there is kind of a more warm tone side and a more cool tone side. So I use these warm tones this morning, and after I talk about this palette and do some swatches, I'm going to take my makeup off and do a cool tone look for you guys. So let me just swatch some of them. I have not swatched all of these yet, so I don't know. I use this red shade on my lower lash line today. It's so hard to figure out what these shades are because of the setup. That one is Saffron. I use this shade Quicksand right here in my crease area. So this is more of a satin shade. Now, in terms of blendability, I would say these are not the best shadows I've ever blended together in my life. I had a bit of skipping and I had to work with some different brushes to get them to really blend together. That being said, they do look good on the eyes. They did end up blending well together. They just weren't the easiest to work with at first. Let me swatch this icy shade. So this is Moroccan Ice. So it's just kind of an icy inner corner shade. This is what I put on my inner corner today. Okay, Evil Genie and Sock It To Me are what these blue shades are called. I mean, they look okay, but I definitely wouldn't say they're like the most pigmented or most... I guess what I would say is, I'm glad I get to try a Fenty eyeshadow palette. I'm glad I didn't spend the money on it in terms of the quality. They're not bad eyeshadows. There are just so many indie brands out there with such amazing eyeshadows that it's now hard to beat them. Everything else I really like. Not the highlighter. That doesn't mean it's a bad quality. It means it's not my shade tone. And I think my eyes look good today. We'll see how these cooler tone ones wear and blend as well. This one is Shisha Smoke. So that's a bit of a... I wouldn't say that the swatches are that great either. So that's all I'm going to swatch for now. Actually, I want to swatch this purplish one too. And I don't know... Ooh, that's pretty. I think it's Fez Up. Ooh, I'm going to swatch this pinky one too. I just want to swatch them all. Ooh, that's really pretty. So I'm going to be using some of these on the lid for the next look. That pink one is called Sahara Stuna. I don't really know. Okay, so those are some of the swatches. I would probably say that those are an average eyeshadow. So before I do a new look, I'll just kind of summarize what I think about this box and then we'll do the look at the end. I usually go through every product and say what I would give the value of that product to be to see if it equals the $35 that I actually pay for the box. For this box, I'm just telling you, it was totally worth it to try these products. I mean, I would not just go out and buy a blush, any kind of lip product. I would not buy the highlighter, I would not buy the eyeshadow palette, and I would not buy $16 blotting paper. None of them I would have just gone out and bought. But to try all of these different Fenty Beauty products, and I think especially because I have never tried Fenty Beauty, totally worth the price. I absolutely adore the lip products. I love that matchstick color, and I'm excited to have this little thing in my purse, and I'm glad I got to try the eyeshadow palette. So this box was totally worth it to me. That being said, if I had gotten a different shade of lipstick or the matchstick, I probably would have a different opinion on this box. It's definitely because I got products that I was really hoping for. So that's my opinion on this box. Worth the $35, but I'm probably also canceling the premium box. So there you go. I'm going to keep my eye out for a couple more spoilers on this premium box to see if there's anything that I like have to have for April, but I don't think I want to keep spending the $35. Let me go ahead and get this makeup off and then we're going to get into this eye look. Okay, I think I did pretty good removing that without getting too much of the rest of my makeup off. I've got on the Bare Minerals primer. The first one today I had on the NYX Glitter Glue. I've been trying that out to see how it works with keeping shimmers from transferring. It's doing a pretty good job. Now I've got on the Bare Minerals primer. So I thought with using the same eyeshadows, I can see how those primers compare against each other a little bit better. So we are going to be doing a cool tone look. So I think I'm going to have to start with, I'm going to start with trying to do a really light wash of this gray in the crease. I've got a Morphe 433 brush. Gonna have a bit of a smoky eye here. All right, so this gray is blending out pretty good. Ooh, I definitely need to fix some foundation there. Yikes. Seriously, I'm so in love with this lip. Oh, that gloss is amazing. All right, next I've got a Morphe 507, and on that I'm gonna take this shade right here. This purpley shade that was really pretty when I swatched it. It is called Fez Up. And I'm going to pop that on the outer V. Build that up a little bit. Yeah, I think these two are blending a little bit better than some of those neutrals did that I used this morning. This is going to be a super simple look. On the lid, I'm going to use that pink shade. I think that is so pretty. That one that I swatched, that one is called Sahara Stuna. I think I'm probably pronouncing that way wrong. I've got my Sigma E56. This is the shader lid brush that I'm going to use that on, and I am going to spray this. Oh, that is so pretty. This is like a goldy pink shimmer. That's really pretty. So even though some of these aren't the easiest to work with, I think that both looks are turning out fine. Boy, this lipstick and blush look really good together too. Can you tell I like it? I would not go buy more of the lipsticks. I don't think they're that amazing that I would need to buy more. I think there's plenty of other drugstore lipsticks that are really good, but definitely that gloss is really good. Now for the lower lash line, I do not usually use shimmers on it, but I do want to do blue on it today. So I'm going to take this blue shade right here, which is Evil Genie, and I'm going to put that on the lower lash line. I am using the Sigma smudger brush. I think that looks pretty good for the lower lash line. I actually think I'm going to end up doing like I have a blue that's really close to this color. This is the NYX in Azure, the Slide On Glide On pencil, because a lot of that eyeshadow already went onto the waterline. We're just going totally blue on the lower lash line. I do want to go back in. So this is like, I just don't, like, it's not really super pigmented. So I'm going to go ahead and build this up a bit because I just don't feel like I'm getting good pigment out of it. Do you see that? So they're just kind of thinner eyeshadows, I think is how I would describe them. So, I mean, the look still looks really pretty. I am going to do the inner corner. I'm going to take this little diamondy one. Let's see what that one is called. This one right here, it is called Moroccan Ice. I'm going to put that on the inner corner. And then I'm going to do some black tightline and a wing liner and some mascara and fix my foundation over here. And I'll be back to show you guys the final look. So back with the final look. I think that looks pretty good. I would probably have chosen a different blush for like this eye look, but I like the eye look, and I think this probably is something that I would end up reaching for when I'm doing a more neutral look. I definitely think this would be good for like my Sunday morning eye looks, but it's probably not something that I'm going to reach for during the week when I like to do my more crazy colorful looks, but that's okay. I'm really glad I got to try it and all the other products in this box. If you guys are interested in Boxycharm, I will have a link down below. And if you sign up with the referral link, you get something for free your first month. I'm not really sure what the product is right now. They change it kind of frequently. I think that they've had it where there's always a free gift with your first box, and it's usually some kind of full-size product. So it's a really good deal. My Luxe box should be coming up soon. I cannot wait to see what I got in there because I miss customization. So I didn't even have a choice item. So we will see what they picked for me for that item. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you all have an amazing day, and I will see you in the next one, which will be tomorrow with a very fun, bright eye look. Bye.